who've they have got lower back problems. One's got a disc. Every so often, it can pops. And if you've ever had a disc that goes, it puts out. You're always liable to the same area going again, and it can be the weirdest little movement. Okay, so very quickly, yeah, sacrum. This is actually the same size as of a small adult. He's outside in the garden screaming. I'll put it back in about 10 minutes. All right. So that's your lower part. L1 to L5 down here. This is the back that you're looking at. All they're coming down, and you can see how thick and strong that they are. They're flexible plates. We've gone through that in a different thing to talk about. The yellow bits are the nerves, and you can see what we said about the spinal column the size of your little finger down the center, and they actually, that's where they come out. They're probably a bit bigger, but they do thin out really, really thin. All right. Yes, and when you've obviously as paramedic, I have looked at nerves and seen you can. People think that it's little hairy things. They're not. Okay, they're through the body. The discs that we spoke about, see the jelly things in the middle there. You can see the discs to here. They've only got to move less than a millimeter, and they inflict pain. And what they do is, you can see where the nerves are. Look where they come out to the back. They touch those, and it's here we go. All right. For example, you've got this one down to here, coming to your lower back. That's one that gives you your piriformis syndrome. All right. Other nerves as well that come out through the sacrum down here. And on all models you'll see, it's like, what a solid bit of bone that is. Look at that. Look at me. All right. And your coccyx here. This little bit here, all right, can, on a different, not different tack, but pregnancy and labor can be so intense that can actually fracture. If you fall and you fracture that little bit on the bottom, right, very painful and give you problems for the rest of your life. So that little tailbone, that's where our tail was when we were in the womb, basically, before it goes. This part here is not solid, and it is flexible. It's got little hairline cracks in it if you had looked at a real one. And it moves about. So sometimes you can get a little bit, what's that twinge in my back? And you put your hands on it and it feels just solid. That's what you're feeling. And all you're doing is it's moved and it's a little bit of impingement. Bit of impingement is just a little bit moved and it's touching one of these nerves, guys, on the muscle. So all the muscle attachments around here, that's why I work out attachments so much. Your muscle swells up, touches one of these, and that inflicts your pain through the sacrum. So how are we going to solve that? Well, in my best paramedic advice, a nice cup of Smuggler's Brew always does the trick for me. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, got that one. Got a beam, guys. All right. And I'm going to go through a quick chair stretch in a second when it's really bad. So anybody with a back and you're like, oh, you've got to get the chair with the arms. And we say, don't use your arms to stand up. Arms on, lower down, stand back up again. You've got to keep mobile. The days of going to B&Q and getting a sheet of 6x4 plywood and put it on the bed are over. All right. If you're a beamer, you've got the perfect thing. Your trusty beam, okay? Laying on the beam, you know when your spine's aligned because you know our shoulder blades go down either side. You'll have a nice straight back down the front. And all that is then, you just lay back, nice big deep breathing and let the back open up and wrap itself around the beam. And you let the feet relax out. All the stuff we've done in Pilates, that relaxes you all down, okay, on that one. Another little thing, where's Viv? Was it about 18 months, maybe 2 years ago now, Viv came on, we had a one-on-one, she had a problem with the neck and everything. She says, okay, leave it with me. She'd seen something. I went and got it, tried it out, and actually we use it now, okay? And there's little gizmos like this. They do work, guys, for the upper part here. And even if you haven't got any trouble up here, relieving tension every so often, once a week laying on this, it's like, oh, I actually fall asleep on this, if I'm not, okay, with your head going on. It's a little wedge device that goes underneath. If you don't want to go and get that, and you think, I'll save my pennies, you can roll up a towel. Good placement in the neck, just tilt the head back. And what we're doing is we're putting the body, all these devices do is put you into neutral spine, the way it should be, all right? Or with a little hand under the back where you've got the dip in the lower lumb, all right? So we're going to do this one cold. Worm catchers did it yesterday. This is for somebody who's got lower back and it's like, oh, it's a bit tight and all that sort of stuff. So we're not going to get warmed up before we do it so we can feel it. If you've got a chair, fantastic. If you haven't, it won't be long. Just watch what I do, okay? I'm going to use my living room chair there, which is a good height. Right now, if you've just got a dining room chair, then okay, you can use that one, all right? So ergonomically designed settees these days, they're all relatively the same height. They're sitting down. So all I'm going to do is on the chair and then sit down and be like, oh, now that noise we start making when we get to our 50th birthday. The feet out to here, 90 degrees at the knee, and then sitting up nice and straight there. You'll feel it straight around the back. The control mechanism is the arms in the side of the knees here, and I'm gently pushing outwards. Now I'm looking down towards the floor, bringing my palms together, and what I'm doing is I'm sliding the arms down the inside of the knees. That's controlled. So when we do a bicycle chain, we've got the hands on the front, similar with the arms. And I'm just leaning forwards, and I'm going to my 15s, and I'm taking it down and down and down, and also the maximum is fingertips on the floor there, and I hold. If they can go further, and eventually you keep going down to the palms of the hands or the fingertips go onto the floor. And once they're there, just pause and hold, then look down behind you to the floor, the base of the chair. Then it's the breath in, then it's the exhale, and that's nice and slowly back up again. Don't get anybody to go straight for a standing bicycle chain, guys. Then this one, you'll feel it as you go down, it rounds right down the spine. You feel it from the top, nice and slowly down, staying there for a few seconds, it's comfortable, then coming back up again nice and tall, and then back down into it again. And once they've done that, it's a case of pushing upwards, getting up, and the pelvic tilt and everything else. That's a nice stretch for somebody to do with their back. It's a nice one for us to do. You'll feel your spine round off, you're in control, you can sit watching your, when a boring bit of TV comes on, all right, or one of these movies that are on every Easter, just push it down, bring it back up, and it's like, oh, that's a nice little stretch. You haven't got to move anywhere. All right, here endeth the sermon, because it's Easter. I've got to do a sermon every Easter, and that's that one. Okay, did I press the record button? Yes, I did. Let's mute you down. There. Any questions on that at all, guys? Sorry, talking to my chest. Any questions on that at all? We can do a Zoom out and go through anything with anybody. We'll do that 20-minute thing with everybody who's in the class, all right? Or text or whatever. Mute you down. Mute. Good. That's that done. Fantastic. All right. So the obvious thing from where we started to lead on from there would be, okay, it's getting a bit better. How are we going to keep that mobilized? All right. Well, the first thing is we all know we need to relax down, and it's always the oxygen that does that, the air we get into our body. So let's transfer the body a bit left and right, guys. Just left and right. Make sure the feet come off the floor. Then we're going to go 3, 2, 1 and stop. Have a quick look, but try and get the habit look. You know, you change gear in a car. When you first start, keep looking at the gear stick, what gear am I in? Make sure your feet are God's little template, all right? So that's a good little habit to get into. Knees just off lock. It's 3 breaths. Here we go. Hands up and out. Turn them up and go. Exhale down to the heart. Relax it. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Out we go again. Gentle 15s. Roll up and breathe. So we're slowing it right down. Exhaling down to the heart. It just so happens the past few weeks, we've focused on the spinal column a lot, haven't we? Out we go. Turn up. This time, rotate the hands to the rear. Is this affecting the spinal column? Yes. As we rotate to the rear, your pecs engage, the chest rises up, and you feel that S shape in the spine. So we're standing now effectively with your S shape in the spine. It's the way it should be. Nice and tall, because that height comes up. That's another thing you've got instilled into you because of all the fitness that you do, and you're so good at it. Turn up, breathe in now. Exhale down to the heart, and you can feel, you want to feel the bite. Oh, God, I was doing a stretch and I feel my biceps. I feel a bit empty now. They'll soon recharge. Gently hold that there. Arc the hands down to the side. What's next? Spinal mobilization. There you go. Well done, Nicola. Lean over. She stamping on something. That spider. All right, well done. Lean over. Good. Hold that. Stretching the waistline. Pause and hold. Picture when we've gone through a model of a spine, because it was a model. If anyone thinks it's a man screaming in my garden, I was only joking. Bring it back up and lean over the other side. There. And these mobilizations, as we know, somebody think, oh, I didn't know my back was a bit tight this morning down there. What's the stretch for that one? That's where the muscles start. I know what I'll do. I'll do the sitting down one. I'll do the hamstring stretch. I'll do a standing bicycle chain. I'll do a mobilization rotation. Back up nice and straight, guys. Take the hands up and out. And a nice simple one is what the beamers know. Keep the feet where they are. 3 times either side. Concrete trousers on, remember, cannot move from the hips downwards. Round we go. There. So as I go that direction, I push with the hip the other way, to be honest. Tightness anywhere, you stop and bring it back. And we don't care if the tightness is in the ear, the eyelash, the earlobe, the eyelid. It doesn't matter. Bring it back. 3 either side. You're mobilizing that spine. You've got to do it under control. You can't whiz around like a Billy Whiz thing bouncing off walls. And my second one on that side, I went further than the first time. I can feel this in my calves. Why is that? Because I've damaged one of my calf muscles, okay, which is not needed for you the other way. Bring it back around. So feel it right down through the body. That's the last one. And I've gone further than the first and second. I bring it around. But if I don't go further, it doesn't matter. You're still mobilizing that spine. Like when we do a stretch. Like when we used to try and lift our feet off the floor and we sat straight in the heels, well, it's like, because they won't do it. Arc down, you're still working those muscles. How do we know that? Because now we can lift those ankles off the floor. Take the hands back up and out. Turn them up, breathe in. Keep the hands together gently. Yellow paint one hand, blue in the other. Don't want to transfer it. Normal breathing, gently push up towards the ceiling. Think pencils. If you picture a pencil, you're going to end up looking like one, right? A pointy head, okay, an orange body. Well, I like green pencils. Inhale, push up again. Exhale, keep the arms there. And feel those muscle filaments open. They're sliding, guys, macroscopic parts of the body. Gently open up, recruiting other muscles. One more time, breathe in, push up. Feel it working down the spine. That's gone mid to lower back now, just above the L1 to L5 area. Breathe in, exhale, point your fingers all the way down and round, and feel that relief coming down through the arms, down through the chest. Take a breath. Good. Lock the thumb out, rotate the shoulders forwards, and rotate them to the rear. We need to have neutral spine. And anybody with a lower back problem, it's probably something they need to really work on a lot. Hands to the hips and rock those hips forward and to the rear. Imagine a car headlight pelvic floor area. It's shining up and back down again. Now squeeze up. I bet you're doing it already because you just show off. Squeeze the glutes front and rear. Nice and tight there. Good. And back. Relax to the rear. Slow it down. Find your midpoint and hold that there. Neutral spine. 30% abs and pelvic floor. Really important as well. Keep your chest still as you can, stringing the hips, and just get that going left and right. And now you can feel that there. So I'm mobilizing right down the spine, all the parts that we just went through on that model there. Now get the shoulders gently lean over. Slow it down if you want to, because all your upper body weight now is being controlled by the lower back. You're strengthening those muscles and getting them activated. So we don't force it. And I hate seeing people that are doing this one in the gym and they're going bosh, bosh, really fast. Don't like that one. 3, 2, 1, nice pause and hold. You can at any time do a little pelvic tilt. You'll hardly move it and you'll think, I'm in neutral. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, little hula hoop, just take the hips and keep the chest tight. Keep it nice and up. Just rotate those hips around. You can feel, guys, we started up here, or we started about chest level, top chest, didn't we? And we're working it all the way down through the body. Take it back the other way. There. And you can feel the abs joining in. All the muscles, origins, insertions. Yours are going to join in quicker, faster, and better because you are conditioned to do so. 3, 2, and a 1. Pause and hold. Bring your feet out to your semi-sumo. Good. Hands to the hips. Circle it round. We'll do 2 or 3. You can feel for the origins up here in the groin area, guys. Bring deep pelvic floor. Ready? Here we go. Dip that butt down, bring it back up. Nice and slowly. There. We're getting that rotation thing going. We've got the hips, the knees, the ankles. You've got your spine. We look like status quo dancers, but who cares? There we go. We go. Let's put our white pumps on. Down we go there. One more. Here we go. Nice and deep. There. Back up. Pause and hold. Nice and tall again, and just circle hips around the other direction. Round we go. We know how important our rotations are. We do loads of them, don't we? Round we go. Ready for the dip. 3, 2, 1, and down we go there. So stick the butt out to the rear. That's going to take you down. You're getting a equivalent of a squat. In some ways, you know, I'm half a mind to when I've got people and live one-on-one and stuff, even us, to think, we don't do squats and all that. This is how we do our squats. Because you're getting the butt down, you're taking the weight all the way round, you're getting a far better workout, and you think it was a nice exercise, I'm doing circles. Because straight lines we don't like, do we? But we can do hundreds of these and not realise it. 3, 2, and I look up and you're all sat down eating Easter eggs. Nice and tall, guys. And after that, bring the feet back into normal. You all do it. You've all got that habit. I look up and I've got a bunch of Del boys doing this, right? A couple of Rodneys, but I'll not say who they are. Hands up and out. Turn the palms up and go. Exhale down to the heart. And there, just hold it. And if you're doing your own deep stretching session, we spoke about this past few weeks with workouts, it's really good thing every so often to do a workout or a stretch and you don't put everything into it. You do it 75, 80%. And you think, oh, look how good. It's a showing off thing, guys. It's a good thing to do. Arc those hands back down all the way, lock the thumb out, rotate to the front. The next stretch, I'd look at my little black book, because you're all in my little black book, and shake it out. We haven't done this for ages. I couldn't believe, in fact, we haven't done it this year. 3-foot position with a hamstring stretch, okay? So, little walk on the spot. Watch your right foot. We're going to bring it into a railway track, okay? Look at the big toe. Step forward 2. 1 and 2. There. If you feel duck-toed, you're probably bringing the feet in too much. Nice and straight, okay? We're going to pull the toe towards the shin. Stand nice and tall. This is where you'd be proud of yourself. You've got to have that in your fitness, guys. If you're not going to perform effectively and properly. It's not going to happen. This is where you can get in. Be proud of yourself. Stand nice and tall. Pull the toe to the shin. Keep the toe in that angle nice and straight. Breath in. Exhale. Stick the butt out and bend forwards. Over we go. Now go to your 15. Don't go long 15s. The first move, just to the 15. You're feeling for any little tweaks that you don't normally get. Big deep breath in now. Exhale, let Mother Nature's gravity take over and you start going down a little bit more. That's good. Keep the toe down. Curl the toe towards the shin. Don't just pull it up. Curl it upwards. That's better. Good. 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale and slowly come back up again. Good. Draw that foot backwards. Give it a nice shake out. We're going to do the other side. We're going to let the muscles know exactly what's going. Then we're going to do the revisit. We'll get maximum out of it. You watch, it works. How's that then? I don't know. I just know it does. So here we go. Step forward 2, other foot. 1 and 2. Muscle memory, guys. All right, we're just waking the body up, letting it all know. We're getting in our bubble and getting focused. Pull that toe towards the shin. Curl the toe upwards. Or you can feel it in your calves and your Achilles. Breathe in. Exhale and over we go. We know this side's going to react better than the other side and quicker because the lower back's already been stretched out. Down we go. To your 15. If it goes 14, 13, 12, let it gently increase. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Again. You are moving it down, but you're not. If I said, right, quickly move the chest down, you know you could push it down, but just work with gravity here, nice and gently. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly coming back up. And that is a nice big hamstring stretch that we do quite a lot. Not what you see people in parks doing with all wonky stuff and screaming at each other. Shake it out, guys. Okay, back to the other foot to the start. Stepping forward 1 and 2. It's all railway tracks. Pull that toe towards the shin. We worked around the body in that curve, our upside down U shape, all right? Now, that toe, take it to the outside. So I've swiveled the foot outwards, okay, as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale and over we go. We're working right around that joint. All the way around, all the arch insertions. It's going to feel a bit different. Get to your 50 now. This one, long 15. A bit of discomfort is what we want. Not pain, discomfort. Breathe in. Exhale, take that chest down a bit more. Now try and actively move that foot outwards again. It will rotate a little bit more, guys. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? One more, breathe in. Exhale and down we go again. Little bit more, 2, 1, normal breathing and slowly come back up again. Draw that foot backwards and give it a shake out because a stretch, not a stretch workout. If it's a workout, we could keep it on and keep it going. Right, a nice shake out. We're going to stay on the same leg. No, I'll tell you what, let's make it even super easy. Other leg, same stretch the other side. So, railway track, stepping forward 1 and 2. Pull because the other leg does a lot of work, doesn't it, on this one? Pull the toe towards the shin, curl that toe upwards, breath in. Nice and tall, open the chest up. Exhale, bring it down. There. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Now, can you feel how low down we're all getting? Now rotate that foot to the outside. Rotate it the outside. There. Good. Inhale. Exhale, dip it down again. Feel the difference in the stretch. Now rotate the foot out again, trying to keep it out. Don't just think, what's relaxed there. We know we can take it a bit further. That big ball socket joint is loving it. Good health condition for that joint. Breathe in. Exhale, dipping down, dipping down, dipping down. 2, 1, normal breathing, and slowly come back up. I know this is hard work, guys. Up we come and bring it back. Someone's done it a lot before, this haven't. Now you can feel as we come upwards the relief. So imagine what the area you went through, bottom of the vertebrae. You now can feel, oh, I can feel all those origins. That's what we're getting stretched out about, that big rotation. Back to the other foot then. Go forwards, 1 and 2. Oh, we're going to have fantastic backs after this. We will look at, I've got a nice back, okay? Pull the toe towards the shin. Curl the toes upwards. This time, the foot goes, you're already there, aren't you? Inwards, all right? Now, some people, when they start this one, tend to get a cramp up here. Sometimes we do ease it back off. Now, keep the body straight. It doesn't go the angle of the foot the way it wants to. Breathe in. Tall. Exhale and bring it down. There. Oh, it's feeling good. Oh, it's all the way down. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower down again. Keep that toe curled up. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's good. It's so uncomfortable and bad. It's good. Breathe in. Exhale. A little bit further down. Normal breathing. Reset. Bring that back upwards. Now, we talked about muscle trains who weren't catching a lot yesterday. On that one, with the foot inwards, I don't know about you, I could feel it up in the base of my skull. Imagine the body being one muscle, something we talk about, guys. The best thing you can do. Don't just answer it. How much have we got in the body? We've got one. No, we've got lots. Imagine one when you're working out, because they all join together. All right. Railway tracks, other foot, 1 and 2. Pull that toe upwards, curl it up, open the body up, nice and tall. Exhale, foot inwards, and down we go. And keep moving. Now, we used to just hold it at one point. I want you to actively keep trying to move that foot in. And we're going to revisit this. We're raising the bar this morning, guys. We do every session, don't we? But we're going to take it a bit further with this one. Breathe in, exhale, and down we go again. Doesn't that feel good? And a lot of you know, I told you different stories about that. Baby and I've had people over the years coming in, bad backs for whatever reason, chronic, going on for years, time off work. It's been tight hamstrings. Nothing more, nothing less in some instances. Normal breathing, slowly come back up again. There. And if you have got the disc problem, the continuous low back, you've got to, but they, let's say they, have got to get into the habit of doing these stretches, guys, to minimize the times when they're going to be affected. It's very debilitating. So from there, let's switch it a little bit before we move on. Just bring those knees up. Now, without putting on, we want to get those knees as high as we can. Get the leaning back feeling and keep them in railway tracks to there. Good. So we're open, we're rounding off that lower back. The glutes are pulling it, taking it around. A bit more functional, a bit more normal. Last one here. Last one there. We're done. And give it a nice shake out. Shake the hands out to make sure we're relaxed. We know what we're going to do. Let's do the breath. Hands up and out. Turn up and go. Exhale down. All the way. Now, one more time with the pause we've just done with those hamstrings. Arc it down. We're going to switch on the muscles and do it like a domino effect all the way around that joint. So here we go. We're going to come forward 3 steps, railway tracks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now if you need to, bring the feet out slightly, wider railway tracks. It's not a balance exercise. Toe towards the shin. Open the chest up. Good. Exhale and down we go. And the toes pull straight towards the shin. There. Get to your long 15. Feel the difference now. That feels good, doesn't it? Now, focus. Keep the toe pulled towards the shin. Rotate that leg. Locked out at the knee inwards. All the way in. As far as you can. When you get to your maximum, breathe in. Exhale. Let the chest dip down. It wants to. And move that toe inwards. It's going to go again. I told you. Breathe in. How does you see this stuff? Exhale, down we go. There. Good. Now, normal breathing. Rotate that foot over to the outside. All the way around the outside. Nice and slowly. I'm there now. Breathe in. Exhale. Dip it down and push that foot outwards again for 2 and a 1. Bring it back nice and straight and very slowly. Place the foot flat on the floor and come up nice and slowly. Good. Draw that foot backwards. There. So we're using that upper body weight from here to get that stretch going, but we're in control all the way. We're not just flopping it down like a broken piano hinge or anything like that. Nice little shake out, guys. I'm copying you because you're doing it. Okay. Other foot 3 times. 1 and 2 and a 3. Curl the toe upwards, nice and straight. Bring it outwards because it's not a balance exercise. Open the chest up, feel good. Inhale, exhale, and over we go. There. Good. Oh, that feels good. Nice and low. Get to your long 15. Okay, rotate the foot inwards. The knees locked out. That's okay. Don't worry about that return of circulation not happening. We're okay, guys. We've not got no weights on. Round we go. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Take it in a little bit more. Normal breathing. On the heel, rotate over to the outside. All the outside. Oh, that feel the difference, the transfer, the energy to that muscle. Breathe in. Exhale, we dip it down a bit more. Oh, that's the 1. Take the foot out a bit more for 2 and a 1. Straighten that foot up, place it flat on the floor, bend the knee in, gently rise upwards, draw the foot back and give it a nice gentle shake out. Rotate those shoulders around and think, yes, I'm showing off a little bit here. Bring the hands to there, guys, and let's get those knees. Now, can you feel how light those legs feel? There. It feels like you're using less energy to get them actually to the height you're going. Feel like they've got helium in them. They're floating. It's because you've just done a massive stretch release through the lower part of the back, down the spine, through the pelvic floor area. Last one there, and bring it downwards. What we wouldn't do now is, if you've got that problem into there, is start doing them big leg kicks out and back again. Dynamic stretching where we're on the move and stretching, nicely in control. Okay, so we're going to be in steps together, guys, working on the center of the core, hands to the hips, and little tiny little hula hoops. Just take it around. You can feel that now, can't you? All the little attachments in the bottom part of the spine that we looked at, you can feel them all working. So have a picture of that. Take it back around the other way. There. Remember, the days of getting you a bit of wood and laying on it and not moving, as doctors used to say, only about 15, 20 years ago, right? Not that long ago. 3, 2, 1, pause, hold. In this position, pelvic tilt to the front and the rear. Feels weird, doesn't it? There we go. There, front and rear. Feel that chest working, diaphragm as well. 2, 1, pause and hold. Semi-sumo. We're going to get a measure. We do, it could be a clinical thing, isn't it? I don't want to get too much clinical, like chefs get chefy and stuff. But we've got that there. 2 railway tracks, all right? Think tall, rotate the hips around. There. Now hula hoop. You can really feel that one. Take it back the other way. That's with the feet and railway tracks. I know we've done this before. 2, 1, pause, hold. Let them come out to God's template. So stay on the heels, let the feet come out gently. They've only moved a couple of inches, 6 centimeters. Hands to the hips, rotate around again, feel the difference. There. Position of your feet when you stood still can lead to those back problems. That's all we demonstrated there. Take it back the other way. This is why sometimes I nag you about this God's template, walking on the spot and then getting used to your feet resetting in the same place where they should be all the time. There. You can feel that through the body, how it is, how it's affected the pelvic floor area. 3, 2, 1, pause, hold. Pelvic tilt to the front and the rear, and relax it down, guys. Get your midpoint and a little bit of left and right, just to let the adductors know that we're thinking about them. 2 and a 1, and we pause it there. We're going to work up the body, keep the feet where they are, but bring them back to railway tracks. Hands on the thighs, bicycle chain, follow me along, inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest, hands down the front of the body. Gently putting weight on, pushing inwards. Oh, that's feeling good. Middle fingers across top of the foot, in front of the big toe. Chin to the chest, look behind us. Think ginormous cat stretch. Oh, that feels good. Nice, relaxed breathing. Picture those little filaments, if you like, the little muscle fibers opening up. Breathe in, exhale, and slowly back up again. Nice and slowly, get nice and tall. Then from there, we're going to carry hands up the body, take them out, turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Good. Now, God's little template, bring the feet back out, keep the heels where they are, same distance. One more of these hands. Feel the difference here. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest and sliding down the front of the body. That feels more natural, doesn't it? We're following natural lines of the body. Middle fingers cross top of the front of the toes. Foot placement, guys. There. Look behind us. That feels so different. We're going to move the feet out a couple of inches again at the toes. Massive cat stretch. Breathe in. Exhale and slowly reset, uncoiling, coming back up. We're taking it right through the body. And look how the upper spine has been waiting and is responding. Take the hands up and out. Turn up, breathe again. Why is always the lower back? Exhale down, because the lower back has so much work to do, guys. All the strength. Arc those hands nicely down. Squish those feet in. I know you like that one. Shake it all out. We're now taking our H shape. We've done the bottom. Let's work through the top, shall we? All right. RAF are in, guys. Point the fingers out. First thing, nice and big. Huge circles all the way around. I'm actually trying to point to the rear, the side there as well. Open the chest up. Rotate, go join the pecs and the back. It loves that one. There. And back round the other way. All the way. We rotate the arms the other way. People often, on the first time you see it, especially live class, they look at you like, we've just done that. We can feel the difference by rotating the different way around, guys. Good. We've got them all working. Getting the muscles going nice and gently, activating, getting all nice blood and oxygen in there. Take the hands up and out, palms facing down. Dinner plate circles to the front. We don't have to take this to the extreme of feeling lactic acid and there's a workout and nil quip. Pause, take it to the rear. It's enough to get it out. Now you can feel the heart rate coming up. There. Working. Pause, stop, turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down to the heart, pause and hold that there. Now bring the forearms together from the elbow. You're rounding the back off. Right. Rotate nice and gently left and right. No concrete on. Let the insteps and outsteps go, lean over. Take it to your maximum. Keep the arms together and bring it back. You've got to work on this one because you've got to get the arms together. It's not natural position. That's why you've got to work a bit harder. But not squashing like isometrics. Just holding on to skins touching. Back round. Pause and hold whites of the eyes there. One more time. Rotate round. And that again is taking it right down the spinal column because the hands are together, the arms are together. It brings it all in. Unwind and bring it back round. And I'm going all the way around in one nice smooth movement to the other side. I feel the brakes go on. I push it a bit more to work it. Then I unwind, bring it back round towards you. And I'm going to arc those hands down. Lock the thumb out, rotate. Now, have you noticed as this session is building up, I'm just starting to feel now, is that a stretch or a workout? Rotate to the rear, like in that one. Here we go. One finger only. Nice stand tall, Freddie Mercury, just to there. Push upwards and keep that finger pushing upwards. We want to feel that stretch right down the side of the body, through the rib cage, shoulder rising upwards. Inhale, push again. Exhale and keep pushing upwards. Now feel we're focused on one side of the body. Feel that it's all opening up and releasing. There. One more time, breathe in, push up. Think half a pencil. Look at the height you've got there. All the way up. Inhale, exhale, and bring it on a long arc all the way down. Try and touch the wall and bring it around. Now we're all going to feel like we're stood like this, okay? All right. In fact, I think I am. All right. Let's balance that off, guys. Other arm up to here. Ready? Push upwards. Normal breathing. Just gently pushing up. Feel it all open up. You get to a position you think, oh, my arms, I can't get any longer than that. Your knuckles will be getting grazed on the floor if I get any longer than this, but I'm going to bring it down. Breathe in, push up. But we do, now, did you hear that? My back, I'm a bit scared to move. It made some weird cracking noises. It's relaxed and opened up, guys. Breathe in, do it again. Oh, it's good. And it goes a bit further, doesn't it? You feel those tissues sliding and gliding over each other. The fascia is nicely lubricated. Breathe in, go again. Oh, that's good. That's work. I know it's hard work, but feel it down the rib cage, down the side. Open up all the breathing muscles, guys. Big breath in. Exhale, long arm all the way down the side. Oh, can you feel that into the back, lower lumbar? We bring it down. Oh. Don't you just feel like you want to do that now? Oh, that feels good. Lock the thumb out, rotate the shoulders to the front, and then to the rear, top of the chest. Stand easy position. So standing, I don't say standing position, I've been saying for a long time and I haven't really revisited. All that is, guys, the hands are there, all right, behind the back. Just relaxed, just there, okay? So stand easy position. Now, think happy posture. Think S shape in the spine. Picture the spine. Picture the yellow muscles and the discs, okay? There. Now, imagine you string chest. Roll that chest upwards first. There. Keep the hands where they are. Bring the chest up. That's you standing nice and tall. Imagine string top of the head. Looking at corner of the room. I knew I missed a cobweb somewhere. There he is. Okay. Push the hands down the back now. Push them down straight. Get to your 15 and hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Now let the knees lock out if they want to. Don't worry too much about them being just off lock. Push the hands down the back again. Now, A4 paper between the shoulder blades and bring the shoulder blades together. We're moving everything to the rear. Feel that? Round up. Now we rounded the back off when we sat down. Now there. Imagine your string. Tighten it on the chest. Roll it up even more. Big breath in. Exhale. Now squeeze the life out of that A4 paper. The shoulders are going to go again, guys. Take it to the rear. Your head's going to feel like it's coming forward, a bit like a chicken. I won't take a picture. I won't tell nobody. Not for the half an hour. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Bring those hands back to the front and arc them all the way around inwards. There and there. A couple of times is enough. Good. Give them all a nice shake out. Feel that? Will loosen off the upper back. People sometimes with neck problems, the tightness is being the shoulder blades welded onto the back. Release those. Oh, my neck feels all right. Muscle trains, guys. Okay, stand easy position, hands behind the back. Gently. Now let the chest rise up. Imagine the ship going through the ocean. Nice blue sky day. Chest coming up. Looking up 45 degrees. Be proud of yourselves. Now feel the muscle trains working. The waistline's getting sucked in, guys. The diaphragm's coming up. We're looking fantastic. Good. Push the hands down the back. Get to your 15. My wrist just cracked out. What's that all about? I don't know. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Okay, A4 paper, a new piece. Push them shoulders backwards and try and pinch it between the shoulder blades. Look at the extra movement you've got now. Feel the abs joining in. Keep squeezing. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Push those shoulder blades together. Try and push the arms down the back a bit further. Move the hands down. The chest's going to roll upwards. You should feel a stretch in the throat at the same time. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Let that go. And bring the hands out to in. Nice big arcs again. Right through the body. Some new stuff this morning, isn't there? I just realised. Round we go. This is treatment sort of stuff from the clinic, guys. But again, I don't want to get too clinically. It's all stuff we can all do looking good, all right? So fantastic. Bringing the hands to the front here, palms down, and dinner plates in to out. If you've gone out to in, to be honest, it does not matter. Good. There. Now take it in to out, other way around. Where's that working? It's working your lower back. Out we go. Good. 2 and a 1. Pause. Bring the hands down to the side. Isometric is no this one. Fingertips into the IT bands, not your tea bags. Okay, that's an old one somebody knows about, all right? I thought I was saying tea bags for a long time. Fingers in. Now that nice tall position, we've got to get there what we've just been doing. And we're going to push in 100% of our strength. You won't get bruises, don't worry. Ready? Go. In, push in, isometrics. All the parts we've just been relaxing, we're now firing up. You can feel them all working. The pecs, the shoulders, into the base of the skull, and relax. Shake it all out. Getting the muscles working, guys. Feels really good, doesn't it? Do you feel them all individually working, getting fired up? Bring the hands back in again. This time, flatter the hands into the thighs. Ready? Go. We're pushing in. You might not get so much strength to flatter the hands. Feel the origins, feel the elbows. That's working. The shoulders. Those who don't do isometrics, the reason being is the energy is going into your bones. Bone density right now. 2 and a 1. and relax that down. Rotate the shoulders forward, lock out the thumb, rotate them to the rear. One more of those, guys. Going to bring the hands to the front, fingertips only together. We haven't done isometrics and step one only for ages, have we? Ready? Push in, go. There. Oh, can you feel it? Now that's the side of the rib cage. Feel it? All opening up. Push in, push in. Get the shakes, that's normal. Fast twitch fibers tired. Relax. Arc it down, shake it out from the bones right through. Oh, that feels good. I like that one. I liked it a lot. Now we're going to switch everything off from the shoulders down. So stand nice and tall. There. And just normal breathing, relax. Remember the little check we did last week? And it wasn't here. Hand, stomach, hand, chest. When we're normally relaxed, you should feel your stomach is the one that's operating the diaphragm, pushing the air in and out of the lungs. We do lateral thoracic breathing. That's our fitness, exercising the muscles to bring it upwards, because we know when we're working super hard, we've got to have good muscles as well. Okay, but that's your normal one there. So nice and relaxed. Okay, first one, imaginary string in the ears. Breathe in. Exhale, over we go. Imaginary string is about the only thing Traeger Mother's got in right now. Just relax. While we're relaxing, guys, breathe in. Exhale. If anybody's been out to buy any plants, Gordon, Bennett, his wife Mary and the goldfish, there's nothing under a tenner. They haven't got anything in anyway because the greenhouse people couldn't afford to heat the greenhouses. It's not a colourful Easter. Breathe in. Exhale. And talking about price of things, you got me started now. You shouldn't have got me on this one. I was listening to Clive Bull on the radio last night. Sausage rolls. A lady on a railway station paid £23 for 2 sausage rolls. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it back up. They were the most expensive. You found other ones, £5.50 per sausage. I don't think how much the pasties are on Lou for holidaymakers. Breathe in. Exhale, over we go. Talk about jumping on a bandwagon. Over we go there. Other side. See, I can't relax now. You've got me all worked up. Okay. Breathe in. Exhale, and just let it go over again. Gravity's working for us, guys. We're slowing it right down. Doesn't that feel good? We're going to join dots together in a second. Breathe in. Exhale, going a bit more. Now, can you feel how far it's gone over? That's because your isometrics and all the release work are done through the shoulders. Normal breathing, bring that head nicely back upwards. Pause and hold there. Just gently do a Tommy Cooper with the shoulders. Left and right. Chin to the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, and down it goes. There. And again, it's releasing it. It's a little bit tightness, not a lot. Breathe in. Exhale, down it goes. And you're starting to get the feel now, and it's like, oh, I'm glad I turned up for worm catchers this morning. Worm catchers. For the one and only, Tiswas. Inhale. Exhale. Up we come. Pick your spot on the ceiling and go straight back there. Up we go. Glass of water on the forehead. Or if you like Graham showing off, he's balancing the Easter egg on there. Chin, push that lower jaw forward. Now take the hands behind the back, think stand easy position, and push them down the back now. There. Now bring the A4 paper in and pull the shoulder blades together. Keep the chin upwards, jaw forwards. In fact, it's hard to talk. Inhale. Exhale, relax that off, bring it back down. Of course, now the crocodile's talking to you, doesn't it? Turn the head left or right, any way you want to. Chin down to the shoulder, back up, around, and to the other side. Round we go. Down to the shoulder, and back up, and back round towards you. Gently shake everything out, guys. Nice shake. And hopefully, with what we've done, doing a clinically thing, right? Working right through the body, with some isometrics in, a little bit of teaching this morning, and you feel it right through the body. We're going to sit down and finish off, all right? We're going to join the dots together. As long as you can see me, we're happy. Good. And we can sit down. You know what? No matter what I do, no matter how flexible I get, when you come to sit down on the floor, you still look like I still look like an old person. All right, in steps together. Okay. There's nothing cool about sitting on the floor, is there? I want a comfy chair. All right, hands on the bottom of the ankles. Gently slide those heels into the pelvic floor area. Don't overdo it. Keep a nice upright balance there, upright balance. When we first started doing this, we pulled it in. Some people rolled backwards and fell over. That was three years ago. It was funny, but there you go. Good. Hold that. Elbows inside the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Apply that gentle pressure. Now remember, it's going to tighten up, guys. Doctors don't like this, but the more we do it, the more it's going to respond. Feel the shoulders working. Breathe in. Exhale. Push down a little bit more. Good. Breathe in. Exhale and push down again. You can feel it giving all the time. Now lean forwards, look down towards your feet and pull from the hips coming forwards. Inhale, exhale and push down again. It's giving all the time, and that's working through from your sacrum at the same time. We're opening up that lower back. So I said we're joining the dots, we're back to where we started again in a different position. 2 and a 1. Relax from there. Before we move on, feet nice and flat, insteps, knees together, wrap the arms around the front of the knees and do a big vertical Easter egg hug. So pull inwards, and you want to feel that spine doing that. Natural S shape. Look up 45 degrees. You want to feel your latissimus dorsi muscles. Well, that's a big word, isn't it? Your lats working down the side of the chest. The powerful ones, the boxing ones. 2 and a 1. And relax. I know we've worked hard because my voice is going. All right. Feet nice and straight to here. That's my angle there. All right. First move, keep the legs flat on the floor. I'm not bothered how far those fingers come forward. You go to your own maximum. That's all we're after. Point those hands out. Inhale. Exhale and gently lean forwards, nice and slowly. Look down towards the floor. Keep this neck nice and relaxed. Breathe in. Exhale and keep the movement going. When you first start, you're thinking, no way. Pull the toes upwards now. I've just got touchdown now. Legs nice and flat. I'm going to pause and hold that there. Looking down towards the floor. No stress on the neck. Breathe in. Exhale. Let the knees bend if they want to a little bit and slide forwards. Get to your 15. Hold. Breathe in. Exhale, let those knees push down back down toward. They want to do it. They want to relax. Even if they don't move, you can feel it. Feel that stretch again during the dots in the lower part of the back. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, we're sliding forwards. Big toes in the palm of the hands. Hands on the soles of the feet. Legs are getting nice and straight. Gently pulling those toes toward the shins. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And I'm just pulling the toes again, pushing the knees downwards, looking down towards the floor. 2 and a 1, and relax and slowly slide that back up, guys. That was huge. If anybody's on press and play, and one person is new, and your hands only got to there, and you're thinking, why are they doing that? You'll get there. Everybody's on 15. Unmute the button if you want to now, guys. We can bring the feet nice and flat. All you got to do now is go and wipe the chocolate off your face, okay? And go away and have a fantastic and a safe Easter, whether with your family, your loved ones, by yourself, with your dog, or wherever it is, guys, with your goldfish. Take it out. Have a great and a safe Easter. Take those hands up and out, palms towards me. 1, 2, 3, go. Brilliant. Any questions done, get to me. Otherwise, good.
Thank you.
Bye.
Look at all
Thank
that.
you. Happy Easter, everybody.
Yes to you.
Good stuff.
Happy Easter.
That was good.